Friends, Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally, and I mean literally, does not work. Man, it's been a crazy, crazy, crazy day in the NFL. I don't know if my signal is coming across or not. I hope it is. Let me check. I want to see how well my phone works out here in the wilderness in the backyard. So let me know if you can see me. Brother, can you see me? Brother, can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you see me? I'm trying to see if I can get it on my other phone that's on the Wi-Fi. Let's see. So if you can see me, say thumbs up. If it sucks, tell me it sucks, because then I'll go back inside so that way I can see what we got. So I've got a new phone. I got the Samsung S21 Ultra. It's Ultra. And I'm trying some new things with it and stuff. It's supposed to enable you to just kind of like do all kinds of crazy things. I've zoomed all the way into the moon and you can see the craters from here. Wait, what you mean he's out? Deshaun Watson met with the GM and said, I'm out. I'm done. I'm not playing. I'm never going to play for you. Trade me. He's demanding a trade. He is literally saying, screw you guys. I am done. Seriously. That's what he's saying. It's kind of crazy because I'm sitting here seeing myself. You know, that's kind of crazy that I'm sitting here talking to you guys and I'm looking right. It's wow. Yeah, it's crazy. I can see the comments here real good because we're close. I'm sitting outside because it's like 55, 58 degrees. Oh, this just happened about 45 minutes ago that he's literally said, I'm done. You know, I'm tired of waiting. Trade me. In fact, here. So this is cool because I got my old phone still. It's not hooked up to where I can make calls, but it's Wi-Fi. So let me read to you what it is. Wilson has demanded a trade. Where is it? Because you know all the speculation is going to start with Watson. Would you want? No. You know what? Imagine having to deal up $70 million cap space in 20 days. Tells the world Russell Wilson would love to come play for you. Okay. Deshaun Watson tells head coach he's out. Okay, this was 48 minutes ago. And see, this is the thing. I'm having a hard time just keeping up today because we had this morning, somebody had said, here's a sample of what we could do for, Dak Prescott, a deal that would be a 3-year deal, $124 million and so on. And Derek, if you're watching, Derek, you and I, we're going to dance. We're going to dance. Because I'm sorry, dude, you're a Dak hater. I forgot about that. But anyway, Deshaun Watson met with David Culley and told Texan coach he wants to be traded. Deshaun Watson remains steadfast in his desire to leave the Houston Texans. And he tweeted earlier about loyalty. Adams Receptor reported on January 28th that Watson had requested a trade weeks earlier and the hiring of Culley had not changed his mind. This, of course, puts Culley in the inevitable position. He's a Houston Texan, he told the reporters, and I want him to be a Texan. And the reason I'm in the position today is because I know he's going to be a Texan. And that outside stuff was being said is irrelevant to me. So the coach is like, I want them. I want him. He's my guy. At this point, it seems unlikely there's anything that the 65-year-old can say. He's 65? He's an old ass. Damn, he's older than me. Because the issues go way beyond him. Schefter reported that the 3-time Pro Bowler was upset because the franchise promised him opportunities to provide some input as it searched for a new general manager, but the Texans neither considered nor consulted those or endorsed by the franchise. Okay. The blame the current state of the Texans has fallen largely on Jack Esterby, the executive vice president of football operations. So he's like, I don't care what you do at this point. It doesn't matter. I am done. Trade me. I will not play. So people are asking, would you want Deshaun Watson? At this point, no. Not if I've got to give up, trade. Listen, trade. Guys, stop. We need all the picks we can to pick up players to fix the other positions. Sorry. If you think that Deshaun Watson is better than Dak, it ain't that much. I will argue and say, I'm good with Dak, a guy who knows the situation, a guy who's not going to throw the organization under the bus. I would rather take that compensation and try and get, let's say a defensive tackle, an offensive lineman, a safety. Stop. It's crazy because we have all these quarterbacks out here that are just like, screw y'all, I want to be out of here. And you got a guy who does everything for the franchise. You say, get rid of him. You guys are like, here's a problem for a brother like me, okay? I've always been that nice guy. When I have a woman, I treat her good, I respect her, I cook, I take care of her car, I wash her car, I fix her house and everything, right? It's Snoopy. I'm going to let it slide this time. You can stop that. Yeah, I don't want comments like that on here, bro. Seriously. Okay? We're not going to do this stuff. We're not going to do this stupid bullshit stuff that you guys do, okay? Let's keep this up in reason. We're having a real conversation about football. All right? Steffi Bates. Hello to all Cowboy fans. How you doing, Steffi? Domino, what's up? Okay, his ankle did not fall off. It got broken, much like Allen Hurns. Allen Hurns, in less time, returned to the Miami Dolphins and played after the same injury. Trade Deshaun to the Saints and Russell stays in Seattle. Fix the O-line. But the funny thing, I would rather get the deal. Thank you, Bone Crusher. This whole thing of, trade for Deshaun Watson. What? Trade when you got a guy, all you got to do is pay this guy. You can't pay Dak Prescott $40 million. Can't pay Dak Prescott $40 million. Deshaun Watson's 39. And you got to give up draft compensation. So how stupid is that to say, trade for Deshaun Watson where they want 3 number ones and pay 39. Oh, you can't pay Dak 40, but we can pay Deshaun 39 and we can give up 3 number ones. Are you stupid? I'd rather have Simmons. Justin Simmons any day, but Justin Simmons is going to cost you a whole lot more. A whole lot more. Justin Simmons will be the highest paid safety in football. And Justin Simmons had 5 interceptions last year and 96 tackles. If it were me, that's who I would take, but you got to have the money to do that. Right, you have Dak. That's where I'm trying to understand. The reason I'm sitting out here is, here's the problem. Don't deal with Todd France. Dudes, Todd France has got everybody. I think Todd France has Russell Wilson too, FYI. I think Todd France, I know he has Pat Mahomes, I know he has Aaron Rodgers. Right now, hate to tell you, Athletes First is the biggest sports agency group out there. The big names are going to go to them. So you're going to have to deal with Todd France at some point. You might as well try and make it good. Start developing a relationship with him. Okay? This is what I love. This is what I love. So the team's trash. They're 4-12. He's great. Okay? Matthew Stafford. His team is trash. He's great. Okay? They said Andy Dalton. His team is trash, but he's great. And how did he do here? How did he do? Matthew Stafford had a Hall of Fame wide receiver. Great defense, number 3 defense, and still didn't win a playoff game. Come on, man. Come on. Dudes, this is what that drives me crazy about some of y'all. You guys try to find a reason not to like Dak as opposed to like him. You take the stuff that's right there in front of your face, okay? Right there in front of your face. I think Dak was 2nd or 3rd in downfield throws in the league. His numbers over the last couple of years, not just this year, okay? Last couple of years. It doesn't pass the eye test. that you guys will literally look at a defense that's given up 36 points a game when Dak's playing and says, oh, we lost because of Dak Prescott. You guys are as bad as Dan frickin' Orlowski. Dan Orlowski, oh, well, the Cowboys, the last 2 years, they're 29-25 with Dak Prescott. Dak only played, say, 18 of those games. Not all of those games. Not all of those. Taylor, see, this is what's funny, because actually the lady at the pet store today asked me the same question. No, I don't keep the fish warm in the winter. I don't. This is like a natural ecosystem, okay? The water goes out the bottom through a pump, okay? And it pumps it up the hill. There's another little pond up there that's got a whole bunch of plants in there and rocks, okay? And so the bacteria eat all the dirt and everything else, and the plants take out the ammonia, and then it comes back through. And you see, the water is actually pretty clear right now. And this is before all the bacteria and stuff. This is with all the leaves in the bottom. So what happens is, just like in Mother Nature, like you go to Minnesota, you know, the land of 10,000 lakes, they don't take the fish out the water. They don't. They go ice fishing. Same thing here. The fish, it's last week there was ice on top of it. The fish were all huddled together at the bottom, just kind of hibernating. They slow down, they stop eating, and they just chill. They haven't actually eaten since October. So now that it's warming up, they're kind of like, oh, yeah, it's time to wake up. See, they're thinking that it's springtime. So if the weather stays warm like this, you're going to start seeing them at the top. You're seeing them getting active. Okay, so back to Russell Wilson. Here's the thing that drives me crazy. Immediately, usually it's just the talking heads, that whenever anybody is available, they say, oh, the Cowboys should look at this guy. Oh, he's a perfect fit for the Cowboys. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter if it's a quarterback, if it's a lineman, linebacker. It doesn't, the coach, it doesn't matter. Oh, the Cowboys, because it gets publicity. If you're a player, the Cowboys get pimped out all the time to get better deals. Oh, man, Cowboys, come and get me. Earl Thomas, Cowboys, come and get me. Come and get me. I want to play. I grew up as a Cowboy fan. I live in Dallas. I will do anything. Please come get me. I love you. I love you. Come get me, Cowboys. I want to be a Cowboy. I want to be a Cowboy. Right? Isn't that what Earl Thomas did? Isn't that what the brother? And we were like, oh, dog, you know, you'll take a team-friendly deal because you just want to be a Cowboy. Oh, yeah, man, we going to get Earl Thomas. And as soon as he got the chance, oh, Baltimore? You gonna pay me how much? Hey, I love me some Ravens until I don't. Yeah, that's what people do. They know once you put the Cowboys into the mix, I'm gonna get paid, I'm gonna get publicity, and that's what Russell Wilson just did. Russell Wilson don't want to play for the Cowboys. Are you kidding me? You don't want to play for the Cowboys. He's just pimping the Cowboys out. Mark's just sad. No, actually, I'm kind of happy right at the moment. It's warming up a little bit out here. I can sit out here. I see my babies. They made it through the winter and all that. They're swimming around and saying, hey, a couple more weeks, we're gonna be ready to eat, and I'll be able to come out here. I'll start seeing leaves coming on the trees. We got football. I mean, look, all day long. I've had video after video. It's just been crazy, man. It's crazy. And Law Nation fan, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, Law Nation fan, I unblocked you. I'm giving you another chance. But don't mess up, okay? Because I'm not going to unblock you again, okay? All right? I've let some people out of jail to see how they act. You're on probation, okay? Now be cool. Okay, hypothetically, let's say that Jerry Jones got enamored with the idea of Russell Wilson coming to the Cowboys. Oh, okay. You know what? We can make a big splash out there with Russell Wilson. That would mean either you just say, Dak, we appreciate your service, bye. You're gone. No problem. You're done. In which case you get nothing for him. The second scenario would be is that Dak Prescott would say, you know what? I'd like to go to Seattle. I'd like to go to Seattle. You know what? I love me some coffee, and I love rainy weather. I love rainy weather and crowd. I just love it. And that you could make a trade, Russell Wilson, Dak Prescott, and of course, Seattle. Remember, they wanted a number one for Earl Thomas. So you already heard that they want 3 number ones for Russell Wilson. So then you probably have to throw in another number one for a guy who's 5 years older. Just kind of putting that out there, FYI. Okay, so we look at this and say, well, he's not asking for $40 million. But guess what? Here's the thing that's kind of interesting about players. We already heard Aaron Rodgers say, I want a new contract. Do you think when Josh Allen gets his deal for about 43 and Lamar Jackson gets his for 40-something, that Russell's going to say, I'm cool with playing 35? Russell Wilson's going to look and say, you just traded for me. I'm the bad boy in town. I want more than Pat Mahomes. Yeah. I want $50 million a year. And believe me, that'll be coming. You're already hearing those guys talk about that. I agree with right. Okay, so and if you bring Russell Wilson here, did Russell Wilson win the Super Bowl this year? Did Russell Wilson win the Super Bowl? I'm just asking you. Because people think, oh, we bring Russell Wilson here, we're winning the Super Bowl. Well, guess what? As bad as our defense was, we didn't do jack right. Seattle's defense actually played a little bit better than what our defense did. Did you see that? Did you see what happened with Russell Wilson and their offense in the first round of the playoffs? It wasn't really that good. In fact, here's an interesting thing for you. When they won the Super Bowl, you guys do know that they had the number one defense in football in points, in yardage, and takeaway. They also had Beast Mode, who was beasting at that time. Russell Wilson only had like 23 touchdown passes and like 3,300 yards. And that's when they won the Super Bowl, and they went back to another one. So when we talk about Dak Prescott, that he needs people around him, that's the same thing about Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson, everybody says, well, he didn't have a defense. Really? And you know what Russell Wilson also had too? Great coaches. Great coaches. So to think trading for, all we got to do is bring Russell Wilson here? No. You still have to fix your defense. And the same issues you guys say you can't pay Dak are going to be the same issues you're going to have with the defense. Well, Ben, who's better talent, Troy or Dak? Different era. Troy was really good, but Troy, I'll ask you this one. How many Hall of Famers do we have playing with Dak Prescott? I'll say Tyron Smith and maybe Jason Witt. Or excuse me, Tyron Smith and Jason Witt. Okay? Hall of Famers playing with Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, Larry Allen, Charles Haley, and maybe one more that should be there, Woodson. So back to this whole thing about talent. Just saying that there was a lot of talent around Troy Aikman. I don't know. I can't make that argument one way or the other. But I can guarantee you that if you put the number one defense with Dak Prescott, like the Cowboys had during the 90s, I'm betting that the Cowboys are at least getting to the championship game. I'm just saying that. I believe that. I believe that. Zach Martin, still not enough time yet. Not enough time yet. But yes, that's a good point. Amari Cooper got a long way to go before you could say he's a Pro Bowler. Before you can say he's a Hall of Famer. Sorry. Art Monk, it took him forever to get in there. Art Monk, who was like everything for the Redskins. Great bet, Mark. Maybe I'll do a video about that. Just kind of compare the two of them, Dak Prescott and Troy Aikman. Because here's the thing. Here's how crazy it is. One of those Super Bowl years, I think Troy Aikman only had 13 touchdown passes. And you're like, what? Yeah. And 12 interceptions. Oh, I forgot. Did I say Emmett? I said Emmett, Michael. Yeah. Did I say Emmett? Okay. Yeah. Dak's not a Hall of Famer. Listen, I'm a Dak fan, but I'm not going to say Dak Prescott's a Hall of Famer. You got to do more in your career. Could he be? Yeah, if he ends up taking all the Cowboys records and get a Super Bowl or two, yeah, he could be a Hall of Famer. But I'm not going to say, oh yeah, Dak's going to be, I'm not going to be that guy like Dan Orlowski who says that Carson Wentz has, Hall of Fame credentials. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, okay? And Reaper, I have to, what? This is what's funny to me. This is what is so funny because people, Tony Romo, he's eligible for the Hall of Fame, man, 2022. And it's like, okay. I love Tony Romo. Tony Romo was good. But dude, Tony's not a Hall of Famer. You got to look at the era that he's playing in. You got Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Ben Roethlisberger, hell, Russell Wilson, and Eli Manning. And I'm not even one that says Eli Manning with 2 Super Bowl rings. I look at Eli and say, I'm not sure Eli should be in there. So what is it about Tony Romo that says he's a Hall of Famer? And I'll ask you this. What makes Tony Romo better than Dak Prescott? I'd like to know that. What in your mind because, Tony Romo's 2-4 in the playoffs, Dak is 1-2 in less than half the time. Numbers are kind of similar. Both of them in kind of the same situations. The defenses aren't quite there. Although I will say that Tony Romo in 2007 had one hellacious team around him. 13 Pro Bowlers. 13 Pro Bowlers. And we didn't bust a grape. I'm just saying that, okay? Don't give me the hate. Don't give me the hate. Calvin Johnson was a game changer. See, the way you got to, hold on. You have to look at guys that changed the game. Jason Witten will be a Hall of Famer because of the longevity, because of the numbers, and because he was one of those tight ends that really became one of the first receiving, blocking tight ends. He was a game changer, okay? That's something different, okay, than was before. Calvin Johnson was a freak of nature for a guy to be as big as he was, to be able to dominate like he did. That's why Calvin Johnson is a Hall of Famer, especially being a Detroit Lion, not being on a great team to do what he did. Game changer. Sorry. And if you're saying that Tony Romo was a game changer, sorry, I'm not. Yeah, you can't. Sorry, can't. Sorry. Yeah, you can't make that argument that, Calvin Johnson was a nobody. This is where, I'm sorry, some of y'all just really don't understand football. You literally just don't understand football. You think if Mark keeps getting numbers with Dak? Yeah, he could. Okay. To say yes. If he continues 1,000 yards, yes, he could be. Especially if the team wins, because that's what's going to ultimately be the difference maker. You get a Super Bowl, people start looking at you differently than if you don't. You understand what I'm saying? And right now, the problem with Tony Romo, had Tony Romo gotten to a Super Bowl, you'd say, yeah, Tony Romo, Hall of Famer, sure. But to have the problems we had in the playoffs, and in fact, see, you're going to get people mad at me. You're going to get people pissed off at me, but I'm sorry. When it came games that were defining games, we failed in them. Those 8-8, 8-8, 8-8 years, where it was win and get in, we wilted. When we got to the playoffs, we wilted. And see, those are the times that those numbers don't mean quite as much when you can't do it when it really counts. So I'm sorry. I don't see that. Dak is decent, but after wins. Now, again, if Dak Prescott and the Cowboys win a Super Bowl or two, if Dak Prescott goes on the pace and ends up getting all the Cowboy records, then yeah, you have to say, yeah, it's possible he could be a Hall of Famer. But you're also going to have to look at not only what he does, but what people do around him in that era. Okay, so now we're looking at, you got Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes would probably be a Hall of Famer if he continues on his pace. And you have to look at other guys, okay? If how much longer will Russell Wilson play? You got to also look and say, is Aaron Rodgers going to be here for a while? So you've got all of these guys that are part of that. And you got to look at it and say, you can't put 5 or 6 people from one era at the same position. It won't happen. It won't happen. And that's why Tony Romo. I'll even put in there Phillip Rivers. You have to look at Phillip Rivers and his numbers and Dak Prescott, because Phillip Rivers got better numbers than than Romo. But I don't think Phillip Rivers is a Hall of Famer. So I know as Cowboy fans, we think that everybody should be given respect and in the Hall of Fame. Hell, you could say Danny White should be in the Hall of Fame if you say Tony Romo is. He got the 3 NFC Championship games at least. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. I got to take care of babies. Don't hate me. Don't make me go swim with the fishes. Toby was Andy Dalton, and what did he do? Jalen Hurts did so much better with the rookie than Wentz. I'm glad the New York Giants don't have Phillip Rivers. Okay. But seriously, he just couldn't win the big ones. That was the only problem with Danny White. Hell, he was a punter and a quarterback. He doubled up. Or Bill Bates. How long will it take for Drew Pearson to finally get right? Exactly. Right, Drew Pearson. Okay, the original 88. The man that was part of one of the most iconic plays in the NFL history. Drew Pearson and the Hail Mary. And it took him how long? How long? Almost my whole lifetime. And you think that Tony Romo? Come on. Look, Darren Woodson. Darren Woodson, the Dallas Cowboys all-time leading tackler. All-time. Part of 3 Super Bowl champions. He's not in, but you guys think Tony Romo should be in? Just stop. Just stop. Don't do it to... No. Don't do that. Please. In the Fall of Fame. Oh, man. See, you're wrong. The Fall of... No, you didn't say the Fall of Fame. That's just crazy. Damn. Y'all are ruthless. Fly Guy Derek. You're new here, Derek. You should be ashamed to call yourself a Cowboy fan. I should be ashamed to call myself... No, What, because I'm not crazy and saying that, Tony Romo's the greatest thing since sliced bread? Let's be rational. See, this is why people don't like us, because we believe shit that's not true. We're like Dan frickin' Orlovsky when that comes to Gates. Big Man Gaming. Okay. Somehow this went from Russell Wilson saying that he didn't demand a trade, but will be happy to come to the Cowboys or the the Cowboys, the Raiders, or New Orleans. Okay, oh no, I don't want to be traded, but if I do, I would only consider the Cowboys, the Raiders, and the Saints. Really? And Deshaun Watson meeting with the coach and saying, the ducks would eat the fish. I don't want them to eat my core. That's why I have the string here, because I've got herring that come in and they want to eat the fish. So with the string here, it scares them away. No, don't need ducks. Dak's gonna leave Cowboys. No. I love when Romo was here. Get him out of here. Right. Isn't it amazing that when Romo was here, get him out of here. He's a bump, man. Get him out of here. I'll take Eli Manning over Tony Romo. And now, I want Romo back. Yeah. Clinton, yeah, that's right. The Owls with that's what the Cowboys. I think that was Jerry Jones saying, "Hey, you know, we're kind of messed up in the head. We like them Owls with the chickens." Define elite. Wait, who's somebody saying that Tony Romo was elite? But okay, understand. Wait a minute, let me see if I can figure out this calculation. Okay, there are. Let me see. All right, so let me say this. Wow. Um, let's say on average, okay, the NFL has been around for 101 years now. 101 years. In that 101 years, in the NFL Hall of Fame, there's 326. 326 people total in the NFL Hall of Fame. If we say on average, let's see, let's say on average, there's 2,000 players. Say 2,000 players on a team. We'll just say it for the sake of argument. Let's say that there's roughly 200,000 people who have played in the NFL. 200,000. Okay. Let's say hypothetically that there's been 200,000 people that have played in the NFL. There's 326 players in the NFL. That means, you see that? Can you see that number right there underneath of there? 0.001. 100th of 1% of the players in the NFL. The top 100th of 1% of the players make the Hall of Fame. Do we really truly believe that Tony Romo is in the top 100th of 1%? Come on, guys. Let's be real. I love Tony Romo just as much as the last guy, man. I enjoyed watching him. I got a couple of things in my man cave here that are autographed by him. Hey, but he's not a Hall of Famer, dudes. Simba, did you get your rack yet? You're multitasking. You better listen. I want to see your report card, Simba. Simba, I want to see your report card. You better be getting some good grades. I ain't bullshitting with you. But on a serious note, guys, stop. Philly is melting down live, right? Oh, Philly 500's melting down. Why is he melting down now? Just leave the live stream because you're just a troll. You know, they're looking for attention. Their mama don't love them, so they're like, hey, okay, it should be there soon. Arizona, it's got a long way to go. But yeah, so let me see what happened with Philly 500. Let me see if I can find his stream. Find his stream. my fish pond stream. Okay. Sorry, I thought it was funny. Let's see. I don't see a live stream from him. Philly, Philly, don't you lose my number. Oh, he's streaming. I'm looking. Damn, he getting all kind of super chats. Oh.
Add top tier talent for, look at 2023 as hey, it's a year we can go to the playoffs. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But, I don't know. But at the same time, it really depends. If Hurts comes out and balls out.
Uh-huh.
The main question is, does Nick Sirianni, Jonathan Gannon, these guys
He's
have
sad.
a little bit of...
Wentz, he still thinks Wentz is great. Oh, my God. And so does, what's his name? Freaking Dan Orlowski. He just won't let it go. It's crazy. Number 9 was good, but not. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like. Come on, y'all. We got to be realistic here, okay? I love Tony Romo as much as the next guy, but let's be realistic, okay? You guys are mad if we win the Super Bowl and Dak isn't our quarterback. It would be dumb to release Dak because the next 4 years are, I'm over rebuilding. Romo was a game changer. Carson Wentz has done what? How you got that Carson Wentz has achieved more than Dak Prescott? Oh, he has. He's got more fumbles than Dak Prescott. He's got more turnovers. He's got more coaches fired. Yeah. He's literally burned down one more team than the Dak kids. So yeah, I guess he's got more accomplishments. Witten, because of the longevity, the receptions, and because he was actually a player who helped to evolve the position. He really was. He was the early Gronk, okay, so to speak. Now, Kelsick and those guys took it to another level, but he was a game changer. But see, here's the problem with your argument that if Romo wasn't a Hall of Famer, that no way Dak is. At this moment, true. That's true. But you haven't seen the full body of work yet for Dak Prescott. So, Romo played for 10 years, Dak has played for 5. Dak wins the Super Bowl. If Dak takes all the Cowboy records, which he's headed in that direction, then you have to say, yeah, that's a different story. Romo was broken glass, fragile. Yeah. You can't beat Romo down the act like Dak is the best quarterback in the league. I never said that Dak Prescott was the best quarterback in the league. Didn't do that. I didn't say that Dak Prescott is a Hall of Famer. I said, could he be? Sure. Carson Wentz could be. Carson Wentz could go to Indianapolis and all of a sudden start playing really, really well, win a couple of Super Bowls, and turn his career around, and all of a sudden you look at him and say, yeah, he's a Hall of Famer. Do I think that's going to happen? No, I don't. But nobody can tell from 1 week to the next how a team is going to win. So you certainly can't determine how a guy's career. If you looked at Carson Wentz in 2017, you said that guy is going to win multiple Super Bowls with the Eagles. That guy is great. But here we are 3 years later, and they're hoping that he can resurrect his career. Nobody knows. Well, dude, you know what? CD, TD, you know what? If you don't like what I'm serving here, it's cool. Take your motherfucking ass out. You want me to lie to you and just tell you, oh my God, Jerry Jones, every move Jerry Jones has made has been great. Jerry Jones is the best owner in football. He never makes a mistake, right? Oh my God, Tony Romo. Dude, he's butter. He's a Hall of Famer. Tony Romo, they screwed him over. They should just give him some Super Bowl trophy. Put him in the Hall of Fame. You want me to lie to you? Come on, man, don't be that guy. If you don't like what I'm doing, go. Go. Please. Don't come in some place and come in at my house and tell me how to do my show. Seriously. I get sick and tired of people coming in. You can't bad. Oh, what? Listen, you know what? I love my wife. My wife, I love her to death. But you know what? There's some shit that my wife does that I can't stand. And I'm not going to lie to her and tell her, honey, everything you do is hunky-dory. That's bullshit. You can't live life as a lie. Be truthful to yourself and the people around you. Stop living around, running around with rose-colored glasses, man. Come on, man. Stop being an idiot. Because you're the same idiots out there that are sitting there thinking, oh, everything's great and all that, are the reasons why Jerry Jones believes everything's great. Everybody's still spending their money. Why am I going to change anything? Because everything's great. No, you got to realize that there's a problem in order to fix it. If you don't think there's a problem, then you're going to keep doing the same stupid shit over and over again, and it's going to have the same results. And that's been the Dallas Cowboys for the last 26 years. Jerry Jones, I'm a great GM. I know what I'm doing here, okay? I'm going to squeeze the players here. I'm going to tell them we're not going to pay them. I'm going to go ahead and sabotage shit because it's my ego. And it's okay because we're going to do great because we're the Dallas Cowboys. And that's why we keep having the same damn problem, because we keep repeating the same thing. We screwed ourselves with D-Law. We could have paid him before and had a lower number. We could have taken care of Zeke Elliott, or actually waited to pay his ass, and wouldn't be in that situation. We could have waited on Jalen Smith to see if he was really more than a one-year wonder. And we could stop screwing over Dak Prescott, because the reason why we're stupid and having to pay him $40 million plus is because they didn't do it back when it was $30 million. Oh no, we got to get a team discount. Your discount costs you about 40% more. That's why. So it's Jerry Jones thinking, hey, I'm the big wheeling dealer. I know how to do business. No, Jerry, you suck at it. You suck at it. You need to realize and open up your eyes. Open them up and see. I'm the reason why Dak Prescott's going to cost us a fortune, because I screwed up and I have to do better. Seriously. I'm not going to lie with you. I'm not going to lie and tell you everything's beautiful when it's not. Dude, we got the worst defense in the NFL. It's ass. It's ass. We got athletes out there that are playing like ass, that are sitting there saying, don't look at me, look at the film. People who know that I'm great. Instead of those guys looking inside themselves saying, you know what, I got to do better. I got to be better. I'm not going to blame anybody else. I got to be better. That's Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith, in his mind, we're great. Because people aren't bad-mouthing him. Bad-mouth his ass. Make him know that he's got to do better. Seriously. I'm not going to be blind to say that, oh, yeah, Xavier Woods, man, Xavier Woods, he should go ahead and get that 4-year, $26 million deal, because he's great. Is that what you want me to do? Oh, yeah. Oh, Xavier Woods, man, he's great. They robbed him. He should have been a Pro Bowl. He should have been a Pro Bowl. And, man, I got to tell you, Jordan Lewis, man, that's another guy really great. Man, we should give him a 5-year deal, too. Let's just pay that guy. In fact, our whole defense, I think our whole defense is great, man. I love my defense, man. I couldn't find anything wrong with them because they're the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, they're great, man. They're great. Yeah. Is that what you want from me? You want me to literally tell you, man, and Mike McCarthy, dude, the way they did all the trickery last year and going for it on 4th down, man, Mike McCarthy, man, I know what Mike McCarthy, he's got an alternate game plan. He's lulling the other teams to sleep to think that he's going to call stupid plays. That he's literally going to call stupid plays, and then he's going to turn around. He's playing like a Jedi mind trick. Yeah, that's it. And oh my God. All of that money we spent last year in free agency, see here's the thing. By us giving money to those guys last year that sucked, that's going to make the other players in free agency say, hey, the Cowboys, they're giving away free money and you don't have to do shit. So we're going to be able to get great players. We're going to be able to get right, because the Cowboys, they're smart. They're like evil geniuses. Is that the kind of content that you'd like to get? CD, TD. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? No, I'm having a discussion with this guy because this guy said, you should be ashamed of yourself because you're bad-mouthing the Dallas Cowboys. That's what the guy said. That's what he said. I said, so is this what you want? You want me to tell you everything's hunky-dory and beautiful? CJ Leonard, thank you very much for that super chat. Guess what, CJ? Guess what just happened right there? Dude, you just got entered into our drawing for tomorrow night for one of the Cowboy Joe Boo racks that's actually hanging up in my man cave right now. Oh, I'm not mad. Bro, it's only YouTube. I don't get mad. I get animated. Let's see, look at this. Look at that. Do I look bad? Do I look bad? I may be well, mad as a crazy. Yeah, I look old. I got the wrinkles, the crow feet. I wonder if the crows are messing with the chickens too. Crows and chickens? I'm sorry, I went to Jerry speak. But anybody that does a super chat, because we are trying to upgrade the studio. Hell, maybe I'll upgrade the studio so we'll be sitting out here all the time. Juan Cruz, congratulations to Juan Cruz. Juan, you the man, you the man. And you got the baby that was born today to prove it. You the man, congratulations. Let's talk football. We were talking football. What are you talking about? You Dak haters spread lies all the time. Lloyd Diggs, another one. Oh man, that's okay. That's three of you. Three of you tomorrow night. Make sure. Listen. Live stream tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern. We'll be giving away. We might give away two. Because I'm trying to get. I got some more equipment to get in here and all that. You're scared of Russell Wilson leaving? Yeah, right. You know, if Russell Wilson leaves, that's a straight rebuild. Actually, no. My blood pressure is pretty stable. Believe it or not. Seriously. Actually, I feel better when I let all that out. And besides, you gotta understand. Let me be quiet for a second. You hear the water? Do you hear it? Do you hear the water? You see the fish? They're swimming around. It's coming. Juan Cruz. Thank you for another super chat. Congratulations on the baby. Oh, little baby. He's a little baby. A little new Cowboy fan. Dak Prescott, how moving the goalposts when actually stats against the league. They always do. That's not water. What do you mean it's not water? What? It's 5 feet deep. If I get in there, it's right here. 5 feet deep. Right here. What do you mean? How is that not water? How's that not water? You know, some of you guys just like to come up with bullshit. Actually, I have, because there's a drain in the bottom. Woo! I think my battery's dying. So I'm gonna have to leave out of here. There's a drain at the bottom, and sometimes the leaves clog it up, so then I have to go swimming inside of it to get it. They would probably be okay at 3 foot, because it only freezes a few inches, but the deeper the better, and it keeps the water temperature more consistent. Hope Jerry doesn't have his fish net in your ponds. Plus, yeah, you know, we got the turtles messing with the fish out there. Oh boy! But is Prescott's turn? Okay, Mark, hit me up with some good chicken wings recipe. All right. Good comparison is Culpepper with Dak. Quincy had better feet. Okay. I'm upset by trolls. I can't even type. Right? Yeah, they need attention. They're looking for attention. Nobody loves them. That's the problem. It's sad. It's really, really sad. Dak sounds like Washington works on. Okay. You'd cry if Dak left, wouldn't you? I'd be sad. I'd be probably mad more than anything else at the Cowboys. And especially every time they ended up losing. Every time that the team was asked, it'd be like, y'all just some stupid mother humpers. Just stupid. Oh, wow. Dalton wasn't bad. He just had a bad team around him. Ooh. Ooh. Funny how when Dak was playing against playoff teams, we were averaging like 32 points a game. Funny how when Andy Dalton was playing against like the 49ers and the Giants and teams like that we dropped to 21 points a game. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, CD. See, this is where, dude, this is where Dan Orlowski got you. This is where hold it. Let me explain to you how they manipulate the stuff, okay? Dan Orlowski said, well, you know, the Cowboys only put up 2 points less with Andy Dalton than with Dak Prescott. You know what he did? He compared the numbers that we did the year before, 27, and then he counted what our average points were for the whole season at 25. But you do realize that Dak Prescott played only those 5 games, but he bumped up our average because here's the thing. It was 27 points that the Cowboys had the year before, which is true. When Andy Dalton and the other guy started, we averaged 21 if you take out the Dak Prescott number. So that's where you're wrong, dude. You're wrong. Sorry. Hate to bust that to you. He tried that same shit today. Again. Well, you know, the Dallas Cowboys having Dak Prescott, they've only won 29 and 25 games over the last, 3 seasons. You do realize that Dak only played 5 games of this season. All those losses ended up bringing down his numbers. See, that's the bullshit lie that you guys actually fall into. And you quote that. So what that tells me is you personally don't know shit. Because you are really listening to the crap that Dan Orlowski is feeding you, and you're just eating, just give me that shit sandwich. Oh, I love it. Give me Dan Orlowski. You literally are. You literally are. We had, there you go. Yeah. Toby, you're right. He was actually on pace to beat the NFL record in yards passing by over 1,000 yards. The Dallas Cowboys were averaging 32.6 points a game. Had that gone through, we would have had the highest scoring offense in the NFL last year. Do you know that Kansas City, where everybody talks about Pat Mahomes, they only averaged 29.6 points. Identically, the same amount of numbers that our defense averaged giving up every game. So if you look at Kansas City's offense and say, man, those guys are fucking incredible, then you've got to look at our defense and say, oh my God, our defense is really horrendous. Because guess what? You put our defense with Kansas City probably doesn't win so many games and make the Super Bowl. Just pointing that out. Just putting that out. Yes, CBT, true. We did. We lost. We lost against some good teams. I think Seattle was in the playoffs. We should have won against the Rams. Officials stole that one. They did steal that one. I believe they were in the playoffs. The Browns, I believe we were in the playoffs. But when your defense gives up 309 yards on the ground, dude, how you going to put that on the quarterback? How you going to put all that on the quarterback? CBT, you know what? CBT, I don't know who you are, where you came from, but you know what? I am tired of wasting. You don't consider Seattle, the Rams, the Browns. I'd say that they're a lot better than, say, the 49ers were, the Giants, Cincinnati. If you are, you're not really that stupid to say that those teams are the same teams. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm literally dealing with the come on thing. Come on. Damn it. I think we have literally found the dumbest person in the world. Young Wilson, thank you for that super chat. You're entered. Aaron Archer, you're entered in the drawing. Brian, you're entered in the drawing. Am I going to have to do another Redskin one? Damn. Everybody does a super chat. You are entered. We're doing a drawing tomorrow night. I mean, seriously. See, you know what? I got it. You must be one of those trolls formerly known as a noggin. That's you, isn't it? You're a noggin. I got you. Dak's faced 4 playoff teams at the beginning before he got hurt and put up 30. That's what I'm saying. Oh, well, he lost those games. But we're praising Andy Dalton for beating Cincinnati on the 3rd string quarterback. I just can't. I just can't. Booty rocking. booty rocking everywhere. Booty rocking everywhere. Yeah. All right, but you can't fix stupid. You literally can't fix stupid. Just checking the news. The way the news has been hitting today, I don't want to miss anything here. Deshaun Watson tells everybody he's out. You got JJ Watt wanting like 16 plus million. No, I would not give up 3 number one. No, there's no way in hell. I'm not giving up 3 number ones for anybody. No. Lloyd, hell no. I'm going to ask you, when has that worked? Like, honestly, we keep saying, oh, mega trade, right? The Eagles thought that they got Jesus in a jug when they traded up for Carson Wentz, right? The Rams thought they got Jesus in a jug when they traded up for Jared Goff. I bet you that the Rams situation where they traded for Matthew Stafford, that's just going to come back to backfire for them. Did it work? How did it work out for trading Khalil Mack for the Rams? Did that work out so far? Are the Bears winning Super Bowls? It doesn't work unless you're the team. Because here's the thing: when you're the team on the other side of that, that's when it works. Herschel Walker. This is the same thing as the Herschel Walker trade. If you're Minnesota, oh man, all we need, Sebro, you're entering the drawing too. We get Herschel Walker, we're going to the Super Bowl. That's what they thought. Cowboys get all those picks, they build a dynasty. Eagles trade all those picks to the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns, much improved, well-built team, their own talent off of that trade. The Tennessee Titans, they got all that draft capital from the Rams, right? They've got, what's the running back? Directly from that. God, I'm having a brain fart. Their running back came from the picks that they traded for Jared Goff. They're in the playoffs deep. They have to give up more draft capital to try and get another quarterback. Aaron, thank you for the super chat. You're entering the drawing for tomorrow night. McCoy coming back. Derrick Henry, thank you. Most of their team, you can go look at the numbers. You got to look at it and say, Tennessee is well stocked because of those drafts. Now, Brian Harding, now his team is one of the few teams that got a boatload of draft picks. They literally got, for Ricky Williams, all the draft picks of the New Orleans Saints, and couldn't do anything with it because they're the Washington football team. But besides that, you want to be on the other side of it. Junebug, what's up, Junebug, man? How's the restaurant going, dog? You're in the draw for tomorrow night. Thank you very much for the super chat. Dudes, you don't give up that kind of draft capital and very often come back a winner. You just don't. I'm sorry. You can call me an idiot or Dak. I don't care. But I'm looking at the numbers, and I just don't see teams that have gone through and made all of these draft picks, giving all that away, winning Super Bowls. Go, Mark. I love it. Either way, you the man. I appreciate that. Dak, yeah, you're the new norm. Mark, do you think about us signing AP? We haven't. Adrian Peterson? Nah. I've been to his charity. I've seen him twice. Nice guy. Dude's done. Just signed Dak, and when the cap goes up, you negotiate for another 2 years. The Eagles did. Yeah, but see, I'm not sure that they won that. See, this is the misconception that people, Carson Wentz brought him a Super. It wasn't, believe me, that was a team. That was a great built team. That was a great defense and great offensive line. That team was a great team. I can't look and say that Carson Wentz was the driver for them to win. It just wasn't. It was well coached, well put together, and all that. This dude said burnt out AV. Yeah. All right, y'all. My phone's dying out here, and it's actually cooling down here. The fish, they're kind of slowing down too. I appreciate everybody. I got to go in, charge up the phone, and get ready to start cooking dinner. But I will be back later on. All right. Appreciate everybody who did a super chat. You're entered in our drawings for tomorrow night. So if you can't be in the live stream tomorrow, check the community tab because we'll post who's in there. All right. Peace.